Welcome back to Bellsprout Doesn't Learn No Moves.
That's what I was actually gonna say, pretty much. I was gonna
basically, when we get cut, that's gonna be his income.
Neither of us are happy about this.
Yeah, I'm a little upset about that. Anyways, we're all healed up, so
Luigi's has fallen from grace.
Luigi's, I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively, there we go.
Oh jeez, he's under Mop Z.
Mop is fine, you're such an ass.
Mop Z, listen.
We probably should have gotten up there before we started, but oh well.
Mop Z is just one of the worst.
Let's just hear Matt's spiel about Mop Z.
He's one of the worst people I've ever met.
That'll fill the time. Go on, Matt, what has Mop Z done to you?
Well, when he goes through a toll booth, he doesn't, like, prepare his cash, so he's gotta,
How do you know that? Have you carpooled with him?
He's gotta jangle around for it.
Do you carpool to work with him?
No, he drives in front of me, slowly.
How do you see in his car? That's not safe driving. You shouldn't be looking at other people's cars.
Listen, alright. Listen, once he turns into a Pidgeotto, he'll probably be cool. He'll have nice hair, at least. At least he'll be pretty.
He will be pretty. I don't know about his back sprite, though. Like, look at Ekans.
I think Pidgeotto's back sprite's pretty okay.
That's some advanced cocaine use, if I've ever seen it.
Advanced cocaine use.
That's what it does to the body. I was gonna say the human body, but that's clearly not a human.
Look how, like, white Ekans is, as opposed to, like, purple.
That's the cocaine.
It's covering him. Holy shit. Ekans really looks like he's like, hey, sup? I'm not doing coke. You think I'm doing coke? He's like hiding it in himself, like he's wrapped around the coke, his pile of coke.
He's like, hey, officer.
How's it going, officer?
He's just like, How
do you think robots feel about cocaine?
Indifferent.
I mean, I guess.
Were you expecting a punchline? That's just the truth.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know who'd be really great for this? Oh wait. Anyway,
we can at least try to get him to evolve. This poor little soul.
What if he suddenly doesn't learn cut when he evolves and we just screw ourselves?
We just fucked. No worry, we got Seiya!
Yeah, Seiya's our beforehand our disappointment. Now he's gonna have to be our hero. I should've used Fury Attack first. Now it's never gonna hit.
America's disappointment.
Not even Peck. Oh, Seiya, I'm probably gonna switch you out. I don't think you're gonna be able to damage the Sandshrew enough to kill it.
He can do it. He can do it.
Dude, I got hit with one sand attack. It's over.
Look at his messy hair. He's got spirit. Oh.
Well, Seiya.
Seiya!
Nope.
Oh, Gen 1. I swear you.
Oh god, we're being piled on. We can't even see. There's so much sand.
I can see.
Oh jeez. Oh no, this poor bird.
Do you know how awful that must be?
I understand that birds have like you know, do a little dust bath, but it's not gonna be good.
You know how awful that must be though? You're just getting like sand in your eyes again and again.
Yeah, and like sometimes they'll do it even though it won't be effective anymore, and it's like, wow, what a dick. Well, Mop, you got this. Mop
really is our Mop.
He's our cleanup guy.
He's our cleanup guy. You know what? I guess he does a good job. For what he does.
I bet he won't miss. Damn.
One time,
like speaking
of respecting janitors.
Yes.
I don't know if I told this story. I feel like I did.
That S pierced my ears, actually. Wow.
Sorry.
Ow.
Anyways, I had to write a poem in English class one time when I was in high school.
Really let me down.
I had to write a...
he like missed like 5 times.
I had to write a poem in high school about some kind of like career or something like that at random, and I just nonchalantly wrote this poem about janitors just out of nowhere, and like one of the janitors was like, I showed all the other janitors that really appreciate it. And I was like, oh. I was like, that was really nice. They were like, oh. I was like, because one of the janitors like said hi to me all the time, like knew my name. I don't know why. He was really nice. He's like this old dude.
That's really weird.
I know, but it's cool.
That's a weird story.
It's like, that's cool. I made these janitors feel better. That's feel good.
Oddish.
Oddish is so cute and not fucking useless like Luigi's.
Fucking Luigi's. We knew this had to happen.
Fuck you, Luigi.
Because we named him Luigi, so his destiny.
Fuck you, Luigis. You didn't make shit.
It's sleep powder, Luigis. It doesn't do damage. So if we ever need... Oh man, if we ever need someone weakened for being caught, which we won't anymore, Luigi's could sure do that.
If we ever need someone to hold in front of us while we get fired upon, Luigi's is very skinny and probably wouldn't even be good for that. If we ever need to eat somebody as like a salad.
I'm thinking of this as Luigi, by the way, so it's very disturbing.
I actually don't want to put that abomination inside my mouth.
Orange looks delicious, though. Look at him. That's fucking delicious.
You know how sometimes I get a little loud on the show?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I get a little loud in real life.
Okay.
And it's usually when I'm at a restaurant and I get diarrhea. I usually use the term, I have diarrhea, very loud, and everybody in the restaurant hears me. This has happened to me like 3 times in my life that I can remember.
Why would you exclaim that you have diarrhea in the middle of a restaurant, Matt?
Well, my mom, let's say I'll be there, I'm there with my family, right? I go in the restroom, I'm there for a while, I come out, my mom's like, you okay? And I was like, I got diarrhea!
Why would you do it like that, Matt? You should have just said, yes, I'm just having the issues.
I just...
Capital T.
Usually, I own it. When I have diarrhea, I usually own it. And
well, you know, the only one who can possibly stand up to this threat.
I come out there and I'm just like, oh, it's bad in there. Oh, it's bad.
Did you kill the other patrons of the restaurant?
No. Listen, I'm gonna tell this story. One time when I was at college, I went to poop. And I had to poop very bad because I was holding it. Because I don't like to poop in public restrooms. I like to try and make it home.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. So I went in there. I went into the restroom. And I start just... the minute I hit the toilet, I start, you know... like, it's loud farts. And this guy next to me, in the stall next to me, is, like, on the phone talking to, like, I assume his girlfriend. Yeah. And he just goes, oh, this isn't the place for that. I don't know what to tell you, man. I think this is the only place.
This is the absolute place.
This is absolutely the place for that. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that you're on a Skype date.
While you were telling that story, I've just been really merciless towards this Oddish. I put him to sleep and then I wrapped him. It wasn't cool of me.
I was honestly expecting you to say, like, while you were telling that story, I lost, like, 10 years off my life.
Luigi's is actually reliable in terms of making anyone suffer, really, including me.
He's down on his luck, and everybody else has to be down on their luck.
Look at that. It's not even a Clefairy. It's all he looked at me.
Is it supposed...
I'm up on the chair, like, ah!
I wonder what it's actually...
Like when you see a mouse in a cartoon, you're, like, up on the chair, like, ah!
What is he actually supposed to be, a Clefairy?
Yeah. Well, he might be a Voltorb. I don't know. That could have been a hack.
Call me Brill!
That was a hack.
I'm a true blue Pokemaniac! I'm not joshing you. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon.
Indescript Pokemon.
So help me out.
This isn't Fire and Leaf Green. We can't actually use
when
a
I'm
sprite.
in the teleporter, going on the cell separation.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna push A. I'm gonna go push a button.
Leave. He's in there. Leave. He can't hurt us.
You know what? It actually let me touch the keyboard, so that's interesting. I didn't do shit. It didn't ask me if I wanted to do that.
What was the Pokemon he got combined with? Is it still in? Did it die?
Sure. It's dead. Maybe it was in his pocket and that's what happened.
Is he Gappy?
Yeehaw! Thanks, bud! He said yeehaw.
Yeehaw! So, did my Pokemon... You want to see my... You're doing it too fast, I can't give him a southern accent.
Sweet. One step closer to cut. Never thought I'd say that.
One step closer to cut. Well, when we tried to record this in yonder days in the past, that didn't make any
Those
sense.
Fancy dudes.
Is this...
What? Is he supposed to be like...
Wait, is Bill Gates Southern? I don't know. Think he is.
But apparently this translation is supposed to be.
Huh.
Oh wait, can we... No, okay. Fuck that then. I guess we're just gonna go home.
But when we tried to record this like long ago in our first attempt, we didn't have a guy with cut.
Yeah, that was as bad.
So we had to cheat and like catch a Bellsprout just to let us cut.
Well, yeah, we had to catch a cut slave because
it wasn't
we literally couldn't
cheating,
advance the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we released it, and then we had to use cut again, and we were like, oh!
It was bad.
It was very bad.
Haha, I'm over here, guys.
Yeah, I wish I could have.
You load in.
I wish I could have took this path on the way up. Too bad, like 50, maybe 75% of areas in Pokemon are one way, even though they're just, like grass.
So, what we accomplished today is permanently crippling our Bellsprout and talking to Bill. We helped him out.
Bellsprout, we just made Bellsprout forget the only useful thing he knows.
We made him forget about his duty to fight. We made him try to live a life of goodness. Goodness, Anyway.
So should we go fight our little Misty trainers?
What, really? You want to fight Misty? Why don't you want to go on the other routes instead of fighting Misty? I want to procrastinate all day.
I don't think we can go on any other routes.
You can't leave yet?
No.
They won't let you leave!
This hole doesn't appear in this house!
It totally is.
Oh my gosh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh,
you have to fight Misty. You can go get your ketchup first, but we can't.
They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. That cost me a bundle, it did.
Too bad I'm never gonna give it back, even though you can give it to me anyway. Drowsy.
Well, let's get Mopsy to evolve.
Okay.
Let's get a Pidgeotto. Maybe he'll stop being the scum of the earth.
You're really mean to him for no reason.
I just need someone to take us out on, and I like Luigi's more than you. Not more than
me?
Not more than you. More than you do.
He's an innocent bystander,
Remember that rocket guy that threw the fucking, in Gold and Silver, that threw the fucking piece in the pool, and it took me forever to fucking find it?
Someone sounds a little mad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Machop first.
That's not good for us, because Mopsy
we don't have a flying move.
knows no flying moves.
Actually, I better switch immediately, because that's just bad all over it.
Yeah, that's just...
Skrtles. I'm not even gonna take a chance. Skrtles. Look at that level 20 motherfucker.
He doesn't give a shit. Dude, Wartortle does not give a single shit.
That's how he's supposed to be.
I don't think he ever has. I don't think he ever will.
Honestly, Wartortle is best.
Wartortle is probably the best mid-form. Mid-form?
Yeah,
Middle form.
Middle evolution would, I guess, be
Bulbasaur's the best first form. Venusaur's the best last form.
Ivysaur?
I don't really like Ivysaur that much. Because it's just Bulbasaur, but not as cute.
Yeah, well, he's got stern red eyes with white pupil, and Bulbasaur has black pupils, and Venusaur has black pupils. So Ivysaur's only the real place you can get those white pupils.
Also, Ivysaur's gross.
No, wait, it's the other way around. They all have white pupils, but Ivysaur has black ones, so you can only get that striking look.
Also, Ivysaur's gross and on 2 legs in this game.
That's just because he wants to hang out.
Nobody complained when Ivysaur went back on 4 legs with Venusaur, but when Samurott does it, oh
Dude, listen,
no!
I'm sorry, look at Drowsy.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him, he's like, yeah.
He looks like you identified him in the prison lineup, and he just pressed his face against the glass and was like,
he's like, I remember you,
I
kid.
fucking see you. I know you don't think I can, but I can. I'm magic.
I mean, he is magic. Like most psychic
I just
types.
dipped the bottom half of myself in chocolate.
Not tar, chocolate. That's much easier to find on the ground.
Get over here and start rubbing me with that chocolate.
Good thing Hypnosis didn't affect Mopsy, because Mopsy is so good of a Pokemon and utility to this team.
Now you're just trying to spite me. Oh!
Well, I guess we're gonna be sleeping for the next 6 turns. That's
you,
longer than you can even can.
You know what?
He's gonna disable us while we're asleep.
Mopsy's an okay guy. If Mopsy would have died right now, listen, I know I talk shit, but if Mopsy would have died right there, I would have been devastated. I would have felt so bad.
Of course, because you don't understand how mean you can be until the worst thing happens.
I know, you don't understand.
Look at his little on the left.
His little Dragon Ball Z boots.
Yeah, on the on the right he has like a foot, but on the left he just has like a peg. Do you think all rocket grunts have like a right leg that's just a peg at the end?
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
They're just not allowed to use it because this is a kid's game.
Look how big his feet are.
Yeah.
Now his feet are proportional to his body.
Alright, Mopsy's just got cool.
It was so anticlimactic. It's just this big fat brown bird.
Alex, you like fat birds? Every
Sweet dig. We can give it to Luigi's.
I just like how Alex we'll be like walking around and you're just like, oh, look at that bird, and you're so like honestly full of like whimsy.
I love birds.
It's great.
I love crows.
Whimsical.
Crows are my fave.
Birds are cool.
Well, Skrtles is the only one that can learn dig.
Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be bad. Well, how? Oh my gosh.
I'm definitely not talking
Useless
to that guy again.
Luigi's. Useless fucking stupid Luigi's has to fight Lieutenant Surge.
I mean, he'll have cut.
Oh, he'll have cut.
Yeah. Cut.
I don't know if that's gonna cut that out in the episode.